Good morning, lovely friends. I am just going to eat some breakfast out here on this lovely bench in Franklin. There's a bagel place, and I love a bagel, so I've got one for breakfast, and I actually got a second one that I'm going to pack out for lunch later. So, yeah, it's pretty decent. The rain is gone. I think we're going to have some nice days in a row here again. It might get pretty cold overnight, which I'm a little nervous about, but, we make do, and I'm very excited to eat this. Yes! Hey dudes, we are back on trail. Got my new shoes on. In one of the last clips, you actually saw me throw my old boots into the tree at Gooder Grove. Sometimes people throw their shoes in the tree because they're quitting the trail, but mine was because they were holding me back. Got new shoes now, I'm ready to go. In other really fun news, I officially have a trail name. Russ, or number 2 pencil, I believe, came up with it, and I now will forevermore be known on trail as In Tune. Me singing all the time, and so I think it's very fitting. We're just gonna do a shorter day today. I think I'm gonna stay at wayah shelter. It's like 11 miles from here. Just gonna take it nice and slow and enjoy being back in the woods. Bunch of fire damage here. It's sad. So, fun facts for everyone who wants to know the truth about hiking the AT. I've had to pee pretty badly for like half an hour now, but I'm hiking on basically like not a ridge line, but the trail's kind of just like cut out of the side of a hill. So there's really nowhere for me to like stop and pee. So I'm just gonna have to keep walking till I can find a good spot. It's always stressful for like half a second when there's a blue blaze first and then the white blazes are up there. Because you think that for a second you've gone the wrong way. And then you realize that they're just warning you of the blue blaze up ahead and that you are in fact still on the AT. There's a lot of thinking time while you're out here on trail, obviously, when you're walking all day or most of the day by yourself. You just kind of, your mind wanders all over the place. And I was listening to a song earlier that had a lyric that said, everybody's equal, but no one's the same. Or everyone's equal, but no one's the same. And just kind of been thinking about that for the last hour or so. And I think that is a really great line, and a really interesting thing to think about and remember, especially in this time in the world where everything is so, divisive and separated, and it just feels like there's a lot of unkindness in the world right now. That's actually one of the things that I've been the most, excited about being on trail, is everyone is so kind and caring, and they're looking out for you, and everyone's happy to be here, even when it's like cold or raining. And yeah, everyone's equal, but no one's the same. We all have a lot of differences. We all have a lot of similarities too. More so than differences, but despite differences, that doesn't mean that we all don't, want connection and love and all the good stuff in the world. And I think that if we just remember that, you know, everyone, I don't want to say deserves respect, because you have to be respectful to earn respect, but, you know, just because somebody has a different view than you, or a different opinion, or a different belief, doesn't mean that you don't have common ground, or that they don't deserve kindness and empathy and respect from you. So yeah, just I've been thinking about that a lot. And yeah, I don't know if I'll do more little chats like these. They're not really trail related, but I think some topics are important, and because there's so much thinking time out here, they get brought up. And yeah, I think I'm about 6 miles from the shelter where I'm staying now, so a few more hours at least. But yeah, the message of today is be kind, spread kindness and love, and don't judge other people, and don't hate them just because they're different than you are. There's a blaze on the garbage can. That's funny. Oh my word. Would you look at this? Would you look at this? Wayah bald does not disappoint. A little info for you there. Very cool. We're gonna go up there. Ta-da! This place is so cool. This is seriously serious. I'm putting these signs in here specifically for my dad. So if you're my dad, you can pause the video and read these next few signs. I'm great. How are you?
It's so good to see you.
Yeah, you too.
Did you get a trail name yet?
I do.
Let me have it.
It's In Tune.
In Tune. I love it.
Me on Facebook. He said, "Hey, I moved to Franklin." Anyways, another girl.
This is not an overly helpful blue blaze on the floor, but there's been some carnage here, so it's excusable, I guess. We just got to the wayah shelter, and there's a couple people here that we've been hearing about that are just ahead of us the whole time, Deluxe and Old Goat, and then there's a couple other people here too that are staying the night. So yeah, we just got some water down the stream. I'm gonna set up my tent quickly, do some dinner, and we actually got here pretty early today, which is great because it was a short day, so got some sunlight still, which is nice. And I don't know if I mentioned this earlier, but I had been deciding whether or not I was going to bring a book because I really like reading. I decided not to bring one, and then in Franklin yesterday I grabbed a book at a bookstore that I'm carrying now, so I'm excited to have an evening activity to do once the sun goes down. So I'm going to set up quickly and then make some dinner.
Sign of spring until the Shenandoahs, and it's about 900.
Yep.
But she was like, the views were amazing the whole way. It was freezing.